with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. A gorgeous luxury liner for camping. How cool is that? Take a look at it. All the original patina still on the car.
Better gas mileage and quick back on the street.
Holy smokes, so you track this car?
Yes, this is a track car.
The 9th annual 2017 Rally Ride. Look at this day. Absolutely awesome. So guys, Gary here again at Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. Hi, I'm Gary Navola, and welcome to Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, as we take you on rally rides on some of the nicest back roads that New England has to offer. We'll take you to those car show events and neighborhood cruise nights where you will see and appreciate the labor of love our car owners undertake. For one of our specialties on the show, come experience some of the rally rides throughout New England. Guys, Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods at the Gillette Castle Rally Point. An awesome showing. Finally, we'll show you that labor of love and what it takes to restore or build your classic car or hot rod. So ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. As you're cruising with classic cars and hot rods. Okay, Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and we're doing kind of like a car club history of Connecticut. And right now we have George. Hello, George. How are you?
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Good, thanks. And so, what's your car club, and how long have you been doing these events and showing your love for the cars?
Yes. Well, our love for the cars has been there ever since I was a teenager, but. Our club started back in 22 years ago, 23 years ago actually.
Nice.
And we've been known as the Club with the Heart because we've given away, in those 22 years, we've given away $575,000 to local charities. And we do, our major show is our Memorial Day Classic car show.
Now, is that the one at Quinnipiac?
That's the one at Quinnipiac, and Quinnipiac is an unbelievable place to have a car show, and they help us out quite a bit. And it's just we get over 700 cars, and it's just blossomed into a great event.
So that particular event, I've gone to that event a couple times. I have a little conflict with that show because it's my dad's birthday.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I can make it and sometimes I can't. But Dad comes first. But sometimes you actually get that many cars, 700 cars or more or less,
yes.
in and around.
700's about the max, 725. But when we first started, we were lucky to get 300 cars the first show. We did that for Special Olympics, and then it blossomed over the years, and people loved the show, and we have a lot of nice trophies, and it's just a first class show, and the sponsors make it. Tagliatella is our major sponsor. He's been contributing to our show for many years.
Now, that particular show, is that your main event?
That's our main event throughout for the year, and that's where we collect most of our monies that we can give away.
Okay.
We do a small car cruise at the Glenwood Drive-In in Hamden,
Okay.
and that's every Wednesday night. But our major event for collecting funds to give away is our Memorial Classic.
And that's the one at Quinnipiac. Yeah. So now there was a few years back, there was kind of an interesting event, filming event that happened in New Haven that your club was a part of?
Yes, our club was a part of the Crystal Skull. It was the movie that was
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones movie.
Okay.
And we did a whole week of filming there. We had about 15 to 18 cars from our club there, and doing different scenes and takes and retakes and retakes, and but it was a great experience, and wish we could do it every year.
Yeah, no, that was, I actually sat in line to become an extra in that film, believe it or not. And just a quick side note story on that. I sat in line. There was hundreds and thousands of people there, and what happened was, I got a call one day on my cell phone from a unknown number, and at the time I worked a midnight shift, so I never woke up and never had an opportunity. So who knows? It could have been. It could have been that. Who knows? Maybe I would be running in the grass or something. Who knows? But
they had me dress up with the hat, and they trimmed my mustache and everything, and they because and I had a jacket that I had to wear, and I had to fit in because I had a convertible. Of course, we never did put the top down, but they figured that I would be seen more with the cars. So. But it was a great thing.
That's got to be a great experience. And the thing that I saw some of these, the New Haven areas and landmarks and things.
Right.
And I was always curious, what would happen, and what did they say to you as far as if your car becomes damaged in the scene or something?
Oh, they would take care of everything. Interesting, you mentioned that, because what they do is, because our cars were so shiny, they dull them out by putting this film on them. It's a liquid that they put on them.
Okay.
Well, it happened to hurt a few of the cars.
Uh-oh.
And they paid for detailing all of our cars. And they were top shelf, and they did whatever they had to do.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. That's awesome.
The other thing they do is they put water on the streets to get the glare away from the streets also. So so you're driving in water. Yeah, I mean it's not something that we usually put our cars through. So.
Right. Appreciate your time. Thanks, George.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Hi guys, Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and we have the co-chair of the Seymour Lions Club here today, discussing her cruise on Thursdays?
Every other Thursday. Every other Thursday.
And they also have a 49th annual Lions Club car show that is occurring that she's going to talk to us about. So I'll turn it over to Melissa and discuss about your cruise. How's it going?
It was a slow start. Our dust-off got rained out. Our first cruise was overcast. We had one this past Thursday. We had 53 cars, which was very impressive. We're happy to see a lot of people come out. We love the community getting together. We do not discriminate. It could be a new car, an old car, a rat rod, a truck. It's just people getting together to share their stories of their vehicles and to have fun.
Well, I'll tell you what, too, is that you're right off of Route 8, In it's like in Seymour, I believe it's exit 19, right?
Exit 19 off Route 8 in the Tri-Town Plaza, which right now does not have a lot of businesses.
Because there's not a lot of businesses, there's room for many cars there, right, on Thursdays?
Yeah, we have a lot of space, so anybody wants to trailer their car in, we have the space for it, and it's a lot of fun, and we have music, and there's door prizes. We do a 50-50 raffle, and there's trophies. First, second, third, and motorcycle.
First, second, and third, and motorcycle. That's cool. Sometimes the motorcycles get left out. So that's good to hear for the bikers.
We encourage that, and we have some really unique bikes that have showed up. We would like more, so please come.
You know what? That's fabulous. So again, I like the area. It's you got many room for parking and everything. So what's unique about this is that they have a wonderful flyer here, and what's really important is that they have the individual dates, so there's no guessing. Sometimes if there's, every other Thursday, every other Friday, sometimes it's hard for the car goers and the automotive enthusiasts to know, okay, did they have a rain out, or do they have it this year, or they have it this time, they have it this week, or what have you. So what's nice is that on their flyer themselves, if you go to the show, every single date is there, so that you won't hesitate to know when to kind of visit the Seymour Lions Club. Right?
Exactly, and one of the things we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Each show is sponsored by a different local business, and they do the judging. The Seymour Lions do not do the judging. It's up to the sponsors.
Now, that seems unique now. Is that something new that you guys started?
We've been doing it from the beginning. It's the sponsor's choice, so it could be very eclectic, which we like. So, and we do make up a sheet on who has won first place in the past, second place. So hopefully if a sponsor is kind of undecided who should be first and who should be second, they can look at the list and say, okay, this person hasn't won first before, so we're going to give first place. Just to kind of...
I think it would break things up a little bit. It seems kind of fun having that kind of outside influence and love of the cars to actually go in, and they're pleased to do it, I would think, the sponsors.
They have a lot of fun, and what I like too is not all of our sponsors are car people. So you get a really different take when it's somebody different.
Oh, okay. All right, that's awesome. So what is the benefit for?
The benefit is for our Seymour Lions Club. So basically anybody in town that needs eyeglasses or an eye exam, we provide it. It also goes to our scholarships. We do a pizza and bingo party for our seniors. We have fruit bags for our 2 low-income housing facilities. We go door to door with our lion mascot and hand out fruit bags right after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas, which is a wonderful moving event. We help with, there's a child in school that is blind, so we're helping provide equipment so this child can learn better and easier. Where there's a need, there's a lion, and that's our motto, and we really try to help our community, and anybody in Seymour that needs help, we're there to provide.
Perfect. So the Seymour Lions Club actually provides community outreach far beyond some of the things that I thought of, actually. So that's fantastic. Where could someone go to get more information about some of the Lions Club's activities?
Easiest thing to do is visit our Facebook page, The Seymour Lions Club. Also, on any of these flyers, my phone number is listed. Or you can email us at seymourlions52@att.net.
That's perfect. And so, again, I thank you. I thank you for all the work that you guys do for the community and for veterans. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
just love that V8 sound right there. Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and we're going to kind of interviewing some car club members and spokespeople today, and getting some of their perspective and some of their events. So, Dan?
Yes.
How are you? This is
good. You?
Gary, great to meet you.
Likewise.
So what's the name of your car club?
Connecticut Underground Customs.
And what are you guys all about?
Well, we decided that we were going to try to, me and a bunch of guys decided we were going to try to put a car club together and bring our club together and try to get it promoted. And hopefully now we can start looking for a spot to do a weekly cruise night. Ah,
perfect. So now, so far, how many members you have?
We got 6 members right now. Okay. Ranging all the way from, my car being a 66 Dart. We've got 70s pickups. We got another 60s Dodge that we're working on. So we're mostly Mopar, a couple Chevys.
Wow. We won't get into the wars. At this point in the game, you got an old car. You're part of the club, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and what do you think you may be planning in the future as far as some of the annual events that you may think about doing in the future once the club gets going?
Well, I definitely want to work with some of the other clubs in the area and just find out their schedules, and I obviously don't want to step on any toes. Right. But I want to look at another weekly cruise and then hopefully hosting a larger one-day car show to raise money for other charitable organizations.
That's perfect. Anything else?
No.
I'm Gary with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. Here's Dan from the
Connecticut Underground Customs.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. It's a public access TV show throughout central Connecticut. And here we are with
Phil Convertito.
Mike McGarren.
Bill Giles.
Awesome. And tell us about your car club.
All right, it's Cruising East Car Club, and we started in 1979.
Oh wow.
Back in, first one was in Westport,
okay.
And then moved to Valley Farms in Bridgeport, and kind of outgrew that, and moved up to what was the Greeks at that time on Cherry Street in Milford.
Okay.
And now, about 7 years ago, it was bought by a group of young people, 2 sisters and a cousin, and now it's called Goodies.
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 Nice. And how's your membership, your numbers?
We're a small group. We have like 16, 17 guys,
okay.
But it's a close-knit group, and keeps a lot of the drama out.
Right. Now, how about I go to some of these car shows and cruises and events. What are some of the annual events that you guys have?
Well, our biggest one is the end of October, the last Sunday of October. We've been doing it for 31 years now.
Oh, wow.
We do a Toys for Tots.
Okay.
And that's to benefit. It was the Red Cross in Stratford until they closed that chapter. So now it's Sterling House is the community center there.
Okay.
And they handle all the toys. And past few years, we've also been collecting grocery gift cards.
Okay.
So we this year, I believe we had about $1,500 in gift cards and about 700 toys. So
that's awesome. That's a good cause too for the kids and everything. So, you have anything to add, guys?
No.
We're good. We're good.
Great. The tightness and the overall camaraderie of these car clubs are just awesome. That's one of the things that I really love about the clubs coming together. So I appreciate it. Thanks for all the time and the effort that you put into all these events. Thank you. Hello guys, this is Gary with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and right here we have Mike discussing his car club.
How you doing? My name is Mike Bordonero, and I'm here to talk about the Around Town Cruisers. I am a member and a spokesman for the club.
Oh, nice. So, how when was your club founded? You think, or how long you go back?
It goes back probably to the early '90s.
Okay.
They were founded. They were in progress when I joined, and we're still around. We got 8 or 9 members right now. It's a very small club, but we like to do big things.
Nice, that's awesome. And as far as your some of the events that you have, what do you do that on an annual basis?
Annually, we like to help other clubs out with shows, and we have our own show, which is upcoming in June, the annual Children's Burn Camp Show, which is important to us because it helps out little kids that were severely burned and gives them a place to go, something to do. There's doctors on staff, nurses on staff, and they have a generally good time being themselves.
Nice. I tell you what, some of these, I mentioned it before, some of the clubs and the camaraderie that you guys have and the events that you have for such wonderful purposes, it's just incredible. How do you guys have the energy to keep going?
We do it all for the hobby. We like to give back. We've gotten so much from it through the years that we want to give it back, and whenever there's a cruise going on, we get the energy to do it because we're getting on, we're not that young anymore, and getting behind the wheel of an old car, a hot rod, whatever you have, a muscle car, it takes you back and makes you feel good.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too. As a matter of fact, I enjoy even some of the modern muscles out there that are nice. It just doesn't have that aura like you're riding in a nice 51 or 57 Chevy or some of these old hot rods,
It's always like that. It's always something new. The push and pray brakes and the no power steering, and it's always something. But we like to build them for safety as well, and they all pass inspection, and they're all fairly safe, and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, with your club, do you have a Facebook page, a website, or any place that we can go and see your events?
We do. We're on Facebook. And we were on the internet. We're not on the internet any longer, but we're on Facebook, and it shows everything on Facebook. We post our cruises on there. We post our shows on there, and generally gets the job done. Plus, we give out flyers, and because a lot of people our age don't have computers.
Oh, right. Now, tell me this real quick. What would be the name of the Facebook page?
Round Sound Cruisers.
Perfect.
Round Sound Cruisers, and that's it.
Thank you. Mike, I appreciate all your time. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. We have Will from Blood, Sweat, and Gears Car Club. How you doing?
Good, Gary. How you doing today?
Good, thanks.
Blood, Sweat, and Gears was established in 2004. We have about 18 members now.
Okay.
We run a Friday night cruise at the McDonald's across from the Walmart on Route 1 in Milford.
Okay.
Every Friday night from the first Friday in May till the last Friday in September. We also host a show here at the Italian-American Club for the Fisher House, which the Fisher House is kind of like a Ronald McDonald House for veterans' families. When they have a procedure going on in the West Haven hospital, their family can come out and be with them. So we host that show every year.
It's awesome. So, and I'm going to do my part. I'm going to try to get this public service announcement out on public access television. I also have a YouTube channel called CCCHR 427 that I put all my past episodes and everything on there. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. And, okay, hold on, cut. Because I got to make sure the mic is on. I forgot if I shut it off. Just go, it'll be your club name, who you are, I'll introduce you. The year that your club was founded.
Okay.
A brief little history, and I'll kind of guide you, and you just do whatever comes. Okay. Hi, guys. Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. And we are here at the in West Haven. Okay, hello. We're here with Will from the Blood, Sweat, and Gears. Blood, Sweat, and what?
Gears.
Okay. Hey.
Take two.
Take two.
Blood, Sweat, and Gears.
Here, come here. Hi, I'm Gary Navola, and welcome to Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods.